Hello, everyone. Jimmy Ezzell here. Welcome to our Unforgettable Realtor System webinars that we're doing every single week now. If you don't know, we have probably found you or met you, or you've been on one of the networking groups for one of the largest real estate groups in the world, the Real Estate Agent Referral Network that's hosted by Debbie Morrow, or you're meeting us for the first time, maybe in a meetup group, right? Or someone referred you. But anyways, regardless of that, I just want to introduce myself and I'll get into some good stuff. That's why you're here today. And then also, if you don't know, we have our YouTube channel has all of the replays, okay? And I think we'll even make it easier if you're not in our Real Estate Agent Referral Network group. Jennifer will drop some links in here for you guys. Get in that group. Make sure if you also have not done this at least once, come to the Thursday networking group. Now, some of you probably know this, but there's over 390,000 realtors, people that support real estate in that group. And then every Thursday, it's incredible trainings from top industry experts, people that support the industry. Today we had Maylee who introduced real estate investing, and it was great. Some of the nuggets. 200 some real estate investment properties she's done in just a few years. And is teaching realtors, and so you definitely want to catch that training. So I'm always going to give a plug for that network. But then we network, and so you get to meet everybody as well, right? So just a couple things for all of you that maybe not know, or because there's a lot of people that see this and first time we meet someone. And today, as you know, if you don't know, this is going to be a little bit of interactive. I'll ask a few of you, pick on you a little bit so you guys can help us out during this, because we want to make sure that we really get it. And so we call this the Unforgettable Realtor System. My name is Jimmy Ezzell. I'm actually the founder and CEO for TripValet. And this is the only real estate group that I'm doing this for, just because Debbie and I are great friends. We've been able over the years I'm just truly humbled and blessed to get to work with her and pour into the real estate industry. When I met her, right, Jennifer, there was only about 140,000 people in that group, and now it's over 390,000. And we have used some of our company's assets to help grow that. And so we're honored to be with Debbie and promoting that, right? So with that, let me dive into what I want to share with you guys today, our topic for this, for this session here. And once again, the whole theme is to be unforgettable. How many of you want to be that unforgettable realtor? And if you're supporting the industry, whatever business you're in, how many of you want to be unforgettable? Type in one in the comments. I just want to make sure you guys are all paying attention. I promise you, I'm going to give you some things today to think about and hopefully implement inside your businesses. Hey, Matt, good to see you. Just want to make sure that you guys really get it. So type one if you want to be unforgettable, whether you're a realtor or supporting this amazing industry. So let's talk about it. This week, I want to talk to you about past clients and database reactivation, right? And this is week 2 of a 4-part series. Definitely go back and catch the replays. Those are also part of the Real Estate Agent Referral Network Group's playlist, and you guys can get that. And I think Jennifer maybe dropped that in there as well. But today we want to talk about how to wake up your database without sounding salesy. Anybody have a database that you want to wake up or even take it to another level? We're going to talk about that. See, your database is not dead. It's just waiting for a better reason to hear from you. This is big. This is where we're going to start to separate ourselves. I always like to tell people, if I get the chance to share with you my ideas, right, and principles and concepts really are what I call separation ideas and concepts, because the realtors that we get a chance to work with, the people that use our program, it really does separate them from everybody else. We already know there's a ton, millions of realtors all over the world, and so we want to make sure that we separate you. All right. So today's big idea, all right, this week is about reactivation through appreciation and not pressure. Okay, because most realtors only reach out when they want business, right? And this creates resistance. Right? And so what you want to do is lead with appreciation, value, and a simple reason to connect. Okay. And so who should you reconnect with? Well, start with the people you already know, trust you, or have a reason to remember you. Okay. So who are these people? Well, it's going to be your past clients. Okay, we'll talk about that today. We'll talk about old leads. Yes, revitalize some of them. At least touch base with them. Sphere of influence, of course. We're going to talk about people you have not spoken to in months. We're also going to talk about referral partners, right? These are all people you should reconnect with. And then friends and family who know you're in real estate or support the real estate industry, because the warmest opportunities are usually already in your database, right? They're already in your database. I was talking to a realtor this week, and I was telling them about the training we're going to do this week for the group, and she was just talking about her database. Like she's, sometimes, and this was okay. Sometimes, you get busy and you maybe slack off. Maybe you. I was on earlier the networking. People were talking about I need better systems. Well, there's no doubt everybody should be focusing on this, including us, our company. We're talking about systems all the time, right? And so, but that database, we're going to talk about that database today because databases can go cold if you're not keeping in touch with them, right? And so most people do not forget you because they dislike you. They forget because their life gets loud, it gets busy, right? They're busy with their family, their work life, their everyday life, right? They're not thinking about real estate every day or any of the businesses that support real estate. They may not realize that you want referrals, okay? And they have no meaningful reason to hear from you, right? And here's the thing. Another agent may become more visible. We've got to combat all these things. See, visibility matters, but pay attention to this one. But meaningful visibility matters more. Ouch. Now, what am I talking about, right? Do not just show up. You got to show up with value. So the better way to reconnect is the goal is to make the message feel personal, useful, and easy to respond to. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about appreciate. Okay. All right. This is a better way to reconnect. Talking about adding value. Okay. Giving a simple reason to reconnect instead of this whole thing about just checking in. We need to eliminate that, right? What you should use is say, hey, I wanted to send you something as a thank you for purchasing your house last year. I want to thank you for that referral, right? I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to help someone that you know. I mean, all these reasons. We got a little bit of background. There we go. Thank you. And so give them a reason. So I want to send you something as a thank you versus, right, hey, just checking in. Okay. Gives you a reason to reach out. See, appreciation lowers resistance and the value opens the conversation. And that's what we want to talk about today. All right. So here's a past client reconnection. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I want you, as I give you this, make sure that you also know that this should make it sound like yourselves. This is just an idea, okay, for you to, so some framework is what I always call these, right? Use this with buyers or sellers that you've helped in the past. So like I'd say something like this. Hey, Miss K, I was thinking about you. I just wanted to say again, how much I appreciate the opportunity to help you with your home. I'm doing something special for past clients and wanted to send you a complimentary vacation as a thank you. Now, first of all, when you say complimentary vacation to somebody, they're like, huh? Especially if you've not put this in your system yet. For some of you, if you don't know, we're also up in Follow Up Boss, right? The big CRM company. Our plans are in there, right? So you guys can use those. But just know this: the word complimentary vacation causes people, think about it. If this is the first time you've ever heard of us or seen us, you're probably going, well, what is that, right? This complimentary vacation, okay, done right, can really, really accelerate some of the things that you're looking to do in terms of connecting with people, okay? In terms of building your business and talking about listings, all these things, right? How to blow up your listings on social media, all these things, right? So let's talk about why does this work? Well, it is appreciative, personal, and it does not ask for business first. You're going to give them something that has a high value up front, okay? And so part of database reactivation is this. You want to use this also with people that you haven't spoken to. Here's another one for you. Okay. All right, let's use this one. Hey, Matt. I know it's been a little while, but I wanted to reconnect. I'm doing a client appreciation campaign this month and sending a few complimentary vacations to the people in my network. Would you like me to send you one? Okay. What do you think they're going to say? Right? They're going to say, yes, Matt, please. What is it? And here's the thing, I always want to be upfront, tell you. Someone may say, well, what is it? Like they're curious, like they're like, this may sound too good to be true. It isn't, because you're going to tell them, hey, it's complimentary vacation. But then all you have to do is just pay the taxes and fees. but you guys will be blown away when I show you here in a little bit what that looks like. Okay. Right. And so use this because why? This gives them an easy yes without making the conversation feel salesy, right? Because you just want to reconnect, right? And you're giving away the vacation. See, and notice how you're kind of going indirect with that, right? This is the easiest message for people who are hesitant. It asks for permission and keeps it very light, okay? Here's another one, referral partner message, okay? Referrals are huge. As you know, one of the most powerful form of marketing is referrals. Use this with lenders, your inspectors, force past clients, business owners, and friends. I know that we have earlier on, I noticed that we had I had a chance to meet Benjamin. He's also in the insurance space. Okay, those are incredible referral partners, right? So let's talk about it. Here's one. I'm doing something fun for people who send referrals my way. Anytime someone connects me with a buyer or seller, I'm sending them a complimentary vacation as a thank you. Okay, this is a simple way to create a referral trigger. Okay, so you're training your network to think of you when real estate comes up. Let me pause for a second. This is a big one to understand. If you send a referral partner on a vacation, let's just keep it simple. They go to Cancun and they're there for an entire week, right? And normally that resort would cost them $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000, and they got to go all in taxes and fees for $350. No timeshares, no gotchas. No, they just had an amazing time, right? Do you think that referral partner is always going to be thinking about you? Okay. When real estate comes up, who are they going to think about? And in a sea of lots of different realtors, who do you think they're going to think about? That's right. They're going to think about you. This is a big deal, folks. You don't want to miss the power of travel. I know I say this a lot, but I'm jaded because I've been the CEO of this company since 2017, right? But you're talking about the second largest industry in the world. And my job and my expertise is to show the real estate industry and the people that support it how to leverage it. Okay. I don't have to try to convince any of you to go on vacation, do I? You're like, if I had more time, I'd go more, right? Or if I had my business where I wanted it to be, I'd go more, right? Whatever that is. Well, think about your clients. They want to go on vacation too. All right. How about this one? All right. I want to pick a few examples here and do this live with everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, in the chat, I want you to think about this. Okay, drop your audience in the chat, whether it's past clients, open house leads, expired leads, relocation buyers. I want to help you build a message, right? So drop that in the chat, and I'll pick a few because this is important for you all to understand how simple this really is to use this program. Okay, all right. Make it very practical, make it personal, and make it usable today. Okay, so let me give you some. All right, so if you're thinking about past client, let's talk about those. Here's one. Hey Gerald, I was thinking about you and wanted to say again how much I appreciate helping you with your home. I'm sending a few complimentary vacations to post to past clients as a thank you. Want me to send you one on your way? Want me to send one your way? Okay, past clients, very easy. Open house. Let me give you another one. Okay. Hey, Susie, great meeting you at the open house. As promised, I wanted to send over the complimentary vacation I mentioned. Also, would you like me to send you a few similar homes? Right? They came to your open house. One of the things that I love about our program, and I've heard from realtors, is that, a lot of times people go to open houses, they don't give them real email addresses. Here, if you're running a promotion here to get people to get on that email list or at least give you feedback, if they do it, you give them a complimentary vacation, guess what? You're going to get an accurate email address. How about expired leads? All right, here's one. Hey, Tom, I saw your home was previously on the market and it didn't sell. And I know that can be frustrating. Of course, have some empathy. I have a few ideas that may help you if you're still open to selling, and I'd love to send you a complimentary vacation as a thank you for connecting. Okay, very simple. How about relocation buyers? Hey, Susie, I know relocating can be overwhelming. I'd love to help you with neighborhoods, homes, commute times, and local insight. And as a welcome gift, I'd also like to send you a complimentary vacation. Want me to send it over? All right. These are very simple things to use. Now remember, we're in a regulated industry. So with RESPA, we're never using it to list. We're using it more for marketing and as thank yous after a purchase or on the home anniversary. This is a big one. Okay. All right. And so the goal is not to lead with the incentive necessarily. The goal is to lead with appreciation, relevance, the relationship, right? Then use the incentive as a memorable, right? Memorable reason to continue the conversation. It's all about what? Becoming unforgettable. Okay. All right. All right. So now we can do this. Would anybody want to volunteer? Would anybody like to volunteer? I want someone, if you don't mind, let's do this in real time. Let me pull up my chat here real quick. Okay, who'd like to volunteer? I want to pick on somebody today. Benjamin, you want to be my person, or Rico, Ms. K, Loida, anybody? This can be, I mean, this, I want to do this just so you guys can get an idea. But I want to identify one past client or referral partner, and I want you to send them a message, okay? And thank them for being like a referral partner or a client in the past. All right. Yeah. Who wants to be guinea pig today? You guys are being silly. Nobody wants to be the guinea pig. All right. So what I'll do is, you guys are funny. Come on. Should I just wait? No, I can do that. Do this for just a second. I will give you guys, because I know some of you have your bots in here. Hold on 1 second. Let me give you guys some of these so you can use them, okay? I'll drop it in the chat for you. All right. So the whole idea, guys, here is to come up with ways to, like I said, whether they're relocation buyers, expireds, open house, past clients. I will drop this in the chat for all of you. Okay. All right, so let me do this. I'm going to drop this in the chat, Jen. There we go. So you guys can grab those. And then let me pull back screen. There we go. Okay. All right. So somebody grab one of those that's in the chat there. Send it to somebody right now. And whether it's a past client, referral partner, whoever it is, send that to them. Give them a quick appreciation call, right? Whatever that looks like, and then let us know in the chat how that went. Okay. As we continue to get momentum on this Thursday training, we will have more of these live opportunities. Right? You can see we've got people live in the group, and so what we want to do is we want to start doing some of these live. Okay. And I want to, if you do this while we're here today, or you do it like this week, right? Make sure that you reach out to us or come back next week and then let us know how it went for all of you, okay? Or let the whole group know, right? Because here's the thing, the goal is not perfection, the goal is momentum. Okay, we wanna be able to show you how using vacation incentives, using TripValet can really make a huge difference, right? Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to take you guys in the back office. This comes up after the sessions. I just want to know like how easy is it to use, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show everybody. Somebody drop their email address in the chat for me real quickly. I want to do this live. Somebody just dropped their email in the chat for me. So you can see this is going to be your back office for TripValet incentives. This is for our individual memberships. We do have a enterprise division, but for any of you that are just using it, want to use it for yourself, maybe your brokerage or independent brokerage, whatever that is, you guys can get this access to this. Okay. And so someone dropped their email address in the chat for me, and then I'll show you live how this works. Because what happens is you can email, okay? You can email it out, print it out, or you can also, of course, use this embed code. three different ways to be able to use this, this incentive. And then what ends up happening is they're going to be able to get it. Uh, why this works, everybody, is that there's empty resorts every single day all over the world. We have up to about 3,000 destinations. And what ends up happening is when your customer get this, when your client gets this, right? So Lloyd, I'm going to use you as an example. Thanks for playing along, Lloyd. Actually, you can use this just so you know this is live. So I'm going to send Lloyd a 7-night dream certificate, okay? And Lloyd, you should have that in your inbox now, okay? It should be in there. Let us know in the chat if you got it. So what ends up happening, everybody, is just imagine this. Your customer gets this, right? And let's say it's the home anniversary. This is June, right? The time of this broadcast is June. And so everybody in the month of June that's ever done business with you should get a complimentary vacation. This is a huge retention play, right? Because think about this. You guys heard this story, but I was with Steve Johns, one of the biggest realtors here in Kansas City, big KW office, like 1,400 agents total between all of them. And he'd been a client for a while, and we were talking about it. And he was bragging about this lady going to Branson, Missouri, right? For you in Kansas City area, it's not that far, so it's probably an easy one for her to go. And he was saying she was so excited. She only paid $350 for the entire week. And I said, Steve, you still know what this is really about, right? And he's like, what? Well, the reality is she'll never pick another realtor in her life. This is, because if you give a vacation every year and help create that experience, that is absolutely how you can become unforgettable. And then anytime they're thinking about real estate or someone says anything, I mean, their RAS is now up, right? Particular activating system is up for that realtor who gave them that experience. Okay. And so, Lloyd, did you get it? Okay. Just want to make sure you got it. Should be in your inbox. So what ends up happening is you give these out, everybody. You give these vacations, and what will happen is that when they get it, they pay $19.95 to activate the vacation. Okay. Then they pay the taxes and fees. They have an entire year. Then they pay the taxes and fees whenever they're ready to go. Okay. And it could be $329 for a studio for 7 nights, $399 for a 1-bedroom for 7 nights, or $429 for a 2-bedroom 7 nights. Now think about this. If you send a family to Orlando, Florida, right? And they got to spend an entire week, they had 2-bedroom suite, and they got to go for $450. Think about this. In the village, right? The Disney Village. Would they always remember you? Yes, right? They would never forget about you. Okay. Thank you, Lloyd. Lloyd got her certificate. All right, Lloyd, you can have some fun with that. And so before I forget too, Lloyd, if you don't know how to use that for your next listings, make sure that you reach out to us. But we have a special document. I want you guys to blow your listings up. We're seeing these already inside the group of, most times people get a listing, they maybe have, 3 to 5 comments. But if you run a contest using a complimentary vacation, and we'll teach exactly how to do it, you'll see hundreds of comments and thousands, if not tens of thousands of views. So make sure, Lloyd, if you send us a message, we'll help you with that, right? And so what you're looking at is we have 3 different ones. We have our dream vacation, we have our all-inclusive, and then of course we have the cruise one that's being updated for our global clients to be able to use it all over the world, and that will be sometime this month. But you can jump in here and use these and get an idea. We also show you how when you send it to someone, you can see, Lloyd, I just sent her one, right? And then also when they get redeemed. And this is our demo account, but that way you get an idea. Also, don't forget too, we've got huge travel deals for all of you as well. We know a lot of our realtors love to travel. I'm gonna just show you one piece of this so you get an idea. First of all, everything you book on here, guys, you get unlimited, you get reward credits that you can use for free travel in the future. But somebody pick a destination for me, somewhere popular that you would want to go, and we'll do this in real time. Somebody drop in the chat where you want to go, somewhere fun. Paris, all right. Let's see what we got in Paris. Now, you can tell this is not scripted because I have no idea where you guys want to go. Celine Dion concert. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. So we have properties all over the world. We've been doing this part since 2017. We started with this and initially was just helping people save some money on travel. We are a members only club, but because you found us through one of our partners, like Debbie Morrow with Real Estate Agent Referral Network, you're going to get massive discounts. All right, here we go. And if you guys are like, man, Jimmy, you talk so fast. It's because I get excited because look, I just found one for you guys. Now look at this, guys. This is the Shangri-La Paris. All right. Everybody in the world right now is selling this for 30,671. Now, this is a 5-star. You know, you've heard the Shangri-La brand, right? But look at this. We sell this for 17,830. Same weeks, same property, same everything. Save somebody 12,841. Okay, this is one trip, right? And this is real-time bookings. Okay. Here's a 4-star. Let's go a little lighter. This one still saves you 49.15. Priceline has the best price. We beat it even. Okay. Let's go down here. 42.34. The Octor collection hotels. Okay. Look at this. 42.34 in savings. So I show you this because we've got 110% price match guarantee on this for you as well, because we know a lot of realtors travel. So you can use this for personal business, but everything that's on Expedia or Priceline, folks, you're going to be able to use for yourself. And what's great is I want to share with you guys a little ninja benefit for our members. This TripValet Go, folks, you guys can share that with your clients and let them get some savings on travel. Right? We had some realtors well, just clients in general saying, hey, that TripValet Go is a lot better, bigger than what you always play it off to be. But you guys can actually give this. You could take the link to copy or send it to them directly via email, but let them have some vacation discounts. Now, they're not going to get as big discount as you would, okay? Because we're going to actually allow you to get some free credits, but this is another part of it. And we'll do some more training on this in the future because it's actually a bigger part than we've always played off on it or announced, but I want you guys to get that benefit as well. So cars, flights, cruises, everybody, it's all in there for you. You're going to love it and be able to save yourselves a ton of money traveling as well. All right. So the portal is loaded. Just go in there, play with it whenever you're ready, and you can definitely have a lot of fun with this. All right. Okay. Let me stop sharing this. Just want to give you guys an idea. And let me go back to presentation. All right. So what did I show you? I showed you the right incentive is going to be, I would use the dream certificate, especially for all your home anniversaries. This is a good one for that one. Okay. Definitely being able to thank customers for being, your customers every year is a big deal. Inside that portal, folks, you can also personalize the message. All right. I showed you how to send it. You can email it. You can print off a PDF. Some of you do bigger events and things like that. Or maybe it's National Nurses Week or Teachers Week, and you want to give it to lots of people. You can do the PDF as well. And then I showed you how it tracks everybody when you send it and also who redeems it. So that's a big deal in there as well. And then what I would recommend to you is after they get it, just like with Loida, who's probably going to go to Paris and go see Celine Dion. You definitely want to follow, make sure that they got it. I mean, it gives you another touch to keep in touch with them. And so simple wins. All right, that's just how powerful the system is. Very simple to use. Just to remind you, we're not a timeshare company. You are actually talking to the founder and CEO. I only do this for Debbie's group because she's so big. There's so many people to help inside that group, and so you guys enjoy it. And congratulations for being part of that group and network. And if you found us on Meetup, a lot of those as well are a part of this as well. All right, so here's your engagement question and homework for this week. Okay, keep the action step very simple. All right, so here we go. Who has a database of people they haven't contacted in 90 plus days? If this is you, type me in the chat. Okay, go ahead and type me in the chat. We want to make sure that we help you. Okay. Send 5 appreciation reconnection messages. Okay, Lloyd, let's definitely make sure we help you. And Lloyd, just so you know, you're not the only ones, and some people probably won't even put this in there, but we see this a lot. It's not that big of a deal. You get busy, that type of thing. So now you know that you can use vacation incentives to help you. All right. So for the rest of you, just keep it. Yes. Yes. All right. Benjamin, all of you guys. Yes. All right. So send 5 appreciation connection messages and offer an incentive, right? Like those scripts I gave you as well. Okay. So remember this, database reactivation is not about closing. Okay. It's about reconnecting with value and not sounding salesy. Okay. Your database is not dead. Lead with appreciation instead of pressure. Okay. Give people a real reason to hear from you. Right. I want you to understand the psychology of travel for just a second. Okay. Second largest industry in the world. You don't got to sell that. 10 to 12% of our GDP here in America is travel. Okay, that is another clue, right? I'm giving you guys an advanced level of, hey, I get it now. Or when you get it, travel is a very powerful tool to use in your overall marketing. Okay, all right, very powerful tool. And my job is to teach all of you how to leverage it. And folks, some of you probably are in some of these brokerages, but some of the biggest ones, and we work with a lot of the $1 million earners there. So pay attention. I just want to make sure that you guys get this as well so you can use it. Okay. And so follow up after every incentive is received. I mean, it just gives you another touch point. Who doesn't like to talk about travel, right? You can get them dreaming. Hey, now that you got your vacation, right? Matt, where do you want to go? And let them dream with you, right? Because when they take and go to Vegas and stay at the Tahiti Village or the Jockey Club or these other resorts right there near the Strip, do you think they're going to forget about you? No, they're going to call you back up, Matt, as soon as they get back, and they're going to say, "Hey, Miss K, you won't believe that vacation you sent me on," and they're going to be a client forever, right? So that's why it works so well. Okay. All right. So unforgettable agents do not wait to be remembered. They create meaningful reasons to reconnect. Okay. All right. So with that, if you're ready to build your own unforgettable realtor system, you can have a 7-day free trial. Okay. Just check it out, folks. It's only $97 a month. And I can promise you, if you will allow us to help you, you will 10, 20, 30, 50x that little investment in your business. Okay. You can go to tvireferralnetwork.com if you want to drop that in there. All right. Drop that in there and tvireferralnetwork.com. Start on your trial. If you've got listings or open houses, make sure that you guys take advantage of some of the things because I mean, if you're building your business, you probably have these, and we want to make sure you blow this up like within the next few days, get some engagement going, get those open houses full. Now, one other thing, we have and this is limited because every week we have people being part of the program. But for right now, in the Run group, if you choose the 947 annual plan, as a matter of fact, I have 2 of them today. Is that you'll receive a 30-minute strategy session per quarter because it's an annual. And I just want to help you stay on track. Okay. Now, eventually we may move this to groups, but for now, you can get one-on-one time with me. I want to show you how other realtors are using it. Plus, if you're in another business, we probably mortgage, of course, all these guys, insurance for sure, solar, anybody that supports the real estate industry, we already are working with all those type of clients as well. But you get another session one-on-one with me because I have found that these are some of the biggest thank yous we get of how like one little idea 5x 10x their business, their clients love it, that type of thing. And so you guys get this today as well, right? So go on there, TVI Referral Network. If you decide to do the annual plan, you'll get a link that will have my calendar availability, and then you'll be able to book a time and get that 30-minute session booked as well. And then you'll be able to get to spend some time. And always love meeting a lot of people in these groups to see what we can do to help you guys with your business. Okay. All right. And so for the rest of you, or for all of you, make sure you get enrolled. Let's send out those first 5 messages, the ones you saw today. And then let's go make a huge impact in your business. All right. So with that, everybody, let me pull up our chat here and see. Question, yes, Melissa, the recordings are up, and it looks like Jen has those. Okay, good. So it's in the Real Estate Agent Referral Network group in there. And then, all right, perfect. Good, good, good. Thank you. All right. TVIreferralnetwork.com. You guys can do your free trial there, or of course, do your annual as well. All right. Any questions? Any other questions? Feel free to raise your hand, drop it in the chat, and let's see if I can help you guys. Let's see. Other questions? Lloyd, thanks for letting me pick on you today. Hope you enjoy that vacation. And like I said, if you have any listings come up, and if you guys have some listings, make sure you let us know. We want to see. We actually want to see you just use it. We want to prove it to you how powerful those can be for your business. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Okay. All right. Well, listen, everybody, thank you for being on here. I want to thank Debbie Morrow for letting us host this inside of her group. Real Estate Agent Referral Network. The only thing I can tell you is make sure that you come on Thursdays for the conversation and coffee networking event they do. We constantly hear from clients of ours how much they love going in there and meeting other realtors, especially if you guys are looking for some referral partners. And so it's a great place to be. All right, everybody, you bet. Thank you. I see all you think. Thank you all for taking the time to be on here. My name is Jimmy Ezzell. So excited to be able to welcome you if you joined us in the TripValet journey for your business. And with that, everybody, see you next week. See you in the networking. We'll see you on the training. Thanks, everybody.